is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, a man is killed following a head-on collision in Crawford County. Collian announces intentions to run in Madison Township. In sports, Kirk Excel interviews Brian Lewis, Jasper's athletic director, ahead of the 2018 football season. And once again, for WJTS Inform, it's the 4-H Fair. All this and more coming up on 18 WJTS News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jurnee Davis with news here on WJTS. A Spencer County man was killed in a two-vehicle head-on crash along State Road 37 in Crawford County Tuesday afternoon. Indiana State Police say that troopers responded to State Road 37 near the intersection of Governor's Trace Road shortly after noon to the report of a two-vehicle accident. Police say a pickup truck driven by 41-year-old Eric Allen of Lamar and a dump truck driven by 58-year-old Randall Davis of Celestine collided head-on with each other, causing extensive damage to both vehicles. State Police, along with first responders with the English Volunteer Fire Department, as well as Crawford County EMS, were among the first to arrive at the scene. The Crawford County Coroner's Office responded a short time later and pronounced Allen deceased. Davis was taken by ambulance to Perry County Hospital, where he was treated and released for non-life-threatening injuries. Troopers quickly implemented a traffic pattern to keep traffic flowing, but did stop all traffic momentarily out of respect for the deceased and his family when Allen was being moved. Police say an autopsy was completed and results are expected within 2 weeks. They say the crash is still under investigation by an Indiana State Police detective and accident reconstructionist. Several local volunteer fire departments received financial assistance as the Department of Natural Resources Division of Forestry awarded several DNR volunteer fire assistance grants to those departments as part of the 2018 grant cycle. Grants may be used for training, installation of dry hydrants, or to purchase necessary firefighting equipment and gear to help combat wildland fires. Among local departments receiving grants this year are the Celestine Volunteer Fire Department, receiving $4,982 for a water handling project. The Du Bois County Volunteer Fire Department picked up $3,571 for a safety project. $5,000 went to the Santa Claus Volunteer Fire Department for a safety project. Schnellville Firefighting Corporation picked up $4,700 for a safety project. And $5,000 was awarded to St. Meinrad Fire Department for another safety project. The Madison Township Volunteer Department received $3,575 for a water handling project. Petersburg Volunteer Fire Department was given an even $5,000 for a safety project. Elnora Elmore Volunteer Fire Department in Davies County received just over $4,800 for safety. The Jefferson Township Fire Department in Pike County got $5,000 for safety. In Greene County, the Center Fire Department got $5,000 for training. The Richland-Taylor Township Volunteer Fire Department in Bloomfield received $5,000 for radios. Carlisle Volunteer Fire Department in Sullivan County got $4,600 for safety. The Vincennes Township Fire District received over $4,100 for safety. DNR forestry staff reviewed grant applications and selected recipients based on population density, acres of public wildlands protected, and wildland fire reporting to DNR Fire Control Headquarters. These grants are made possible by the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Forest Service. Madison Township resident Brett Collian has announced his intentions to run in the November general election for Madison Township trustee. Brett has lived in Madison Township for the past 26 years and is the father of 3 children. He attended Vincennes University and Ivy Tech, earning degrees in plumbing and pipe fitting. Collian is retired from a job as a superintendent from Harrell Fish Incorporated, a mechanical contractor located in Bloomington, where he was tasked with employee management, payroll, budgets, and time constraints. For the past 12 years, he has been an apprentice instructor for plumbers and pipe fitters. Collian is 53 years old and very active in local community affairs. He is a member of Precious Blood Church, the Du Bois County Sportsman Club, the Jasper Rifle and Gun Club, Jasper Outdoor Recreation, the Du Bois County Shooting Sports Instructor Council, Du Bois County Wranglers 4-H Horse and Pony Club, Du Bois County 4-H Shooting Sports Club, Indiana Hunter Education Instructor, and he has served 2 terms on the Du Bois County 4-H Council. In many of these organizations, Collian served in a leadership role over the past 29 years. In a release, Collian says he is familiar and comfortable working with county representatives to create budgets and procure funds. He says that in a past position, 27% of the budgeted money was returned to the taxpayers of Du Bois County. Authorities arrested a visitor at the Wabash Valley Correctional Facility Tuesday on 2 counts of trafficking with an inmate. Deborah Thompson was interviewed by investigators shortly after her arrival due to suspicions of laundering drug money and conspiring to traffic narcotics into the facility. During a search of her vehicle and cell phone, investigators found evidence to support their suspicions. Authorities say Thompson later admitted to moving large amounts of money used for drug trafficking for offenders. A new state report shows that about 45% of students at Indiana's public universities are completing their bachelor's degrees within a 4-year period. The Indiana Commission for Higher Education's 2018 College Completion Report says that is an improvement of nearly 11% points on what it calls an on-time graduation rate from 5 years ago. The best 4-year completion rates were at 67% at IU's Bloomington campus, 59% at Purdue University in West Lafayette, and 53% at Ball State University in Muncie. The report says 68% of students attending a 4-year campus completed degrees within 6 years. Commissioner of Higher Education Teresa Lebbert says that she's encouraged by the progress in improving Indiana's college completion rates. Pedigree Professional Pet Services has moved locations to 1041 3rd Avenue in Jasper after 8 years of business at the Y. Owner and founder Allison Engel greeted the public this morning for their public ribbon cutting, attended by many, including Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz. They are excited about the new move due to the fact that pets and owners are now safer when exiting the establishment. A big concern at the last location was the lack of room for customers to pull out of the establishment, along with the constant flow of traffic around. Now at the new location, it won't be a problem. At the new location is a new room for grooming that has, along with the standard areas for grooming, baths that lift up for groomer convenience, as well as a door for elderly and size-appropriate dogs to enter into easily. These baths are in a separate area of the room to reduce noise pollution. Also in the grooming room is a garage door that can be opened in case of emergency. A separate room at the establishment is used for lodging, which includes 2 separate suites that include a camera so owners can FaceTime with their pet, as well as offer them treats, all from wherever the owner may be. Allison Engel, accompanied by her son and husband, says she is so excited about the move and cannot wait for the years to come.
I'm excited. I absolutely love it. There's more space. It gives us the ability to not only grow our staff, but the services for our clients and for the community. We can continue to provide information to help people be better pet owners.
Once again, Pedigree Professional Pet Services has moved locations, and they are now located at 1041 3rd Avenue in Jasper. A lawyer for Indiana Attorney General Curtis Hill says Wednesday that calls for the Republicans' resignation over allegations that he drunkenly groped a state lawmaker and 3 legislative staffers are pure hysteria based on flawed initial investigations. Attorney Kevin Betts said false and malicious information about Hill was in a confidential memo prepared for legislative leaders about the party held at an Indianapolis bar. The memo was leaked to the media, and 3 of the women later publicly confirmed that they reported being inappropriately touched by Hill during the March 15th party, which was being held to celebrate the end of the legislative session. Betts did not say that the women lied to investigators, but echoed claims previously made by Hill that the memo's description of the alleged behavior differs from what 2 of the women described in their public statements. Betts said the disparities could be grounds for a defamation lawsuit against yet unnamed people, including whoever leaked the report, and calls into question the demands for Hill's resignation from Republican Governor Eric Holcomb and GOP legislative leaders. Holcomb's spokeswoman declined to comment on Betts' claims, saying the governor was waiting for Indiana Inspector General Lori Torres to finish investigating the case and turn her findings over to a special prosecutor. A spokesman for the Indiana House Democrats also declined to comment. House Speaker Brian Bosma and Senate President Pro Tem David Long, both Republicans, issued a joint statement saying they stand by their previous statement that Hill should resign. Hill, a married staunch social conservative, had been viewed as a rising star in the Republican Party since his election in 2016. Hill has denied the women's applications, rebuffed claims to resign, and questioned the entire integrity of these investigations. Bands for the area and region's first Rock Lotto event at the Astor Theater in Jasper, scheduled for this Saturday, July 21st, have been formed. Musicians from local and regional bands, including the High Road, Fun Guns, Sparrow, and Crandall, and more, have been divided up through a unique lottery-style draft held Friday, June 29th at the Astor Theater. The 12 total musicians are now divided up into 3 groups of 4. At the drawing, the 3 drummers served as team captains, each of which randomly drew one at a time for a bass player and then 2 additional musicians. Each band was allowed 1 wildcard option to more fully round out their band. Doors for the event open at 6:15 p.m. with the first band taking stage at 7. Tickets are $10 a piece and are available now at thenextact.org. All net proceeds will benefit the Astros' ongoing maintenance and programming funds. With the purchase of a ticket, the audience members can receive a voucher worth 10 points to vote for their favorite band. Additional votes can be given in the form of tips, with each dollar counting as a vote. The band accumulating the most votes will win the Astor Theater and Next Act's first Rock Lotto. Tickets for all events at the historic Astor Theater in Jasper can be purchased at www.astortheater.eventbrite.com. Stay tuned, weather and sports is still to come on WJTS News.